Welcome. I'm the Down to Earth Oracle. This is going to be a general collective romance reading for the week of October 5th. Let's see what we got going on for you guys. Welcome. This is so exciting to be here in the YouTube land. It is just a completely different experience. All right. So let's see what we got going on for you guys. There's been a lot of changes going on in the universe right now. So many things. Planets going in and out of retrograde. Pluto just went direct. So a lot of you might actually feeling like things are finally starting to move forward in some things. So let's take a look. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Cups. Now, she is definitely on the hunt for love. Like, she loves herself. She is self-sufficient. She might have a little bit of touchy, rosy-eyed glasses, right? But she's out there on the prowl. Like, that is quite an exciting lady to be seen, right? So starting our reading, we have, looks like the Seven of Wands, followed by the Seven of Swords. Lots of sevens. Oh my goodness. So we've got here, it looks like though in this one, you've recently parted ways with one particular lover that you rather enjoyed, but it was like, you kind of just said, oh, it's okay, we'll come back later, right? You know, we'll pick it back up where it left off. And I think that's for some of you. For the rest of you, the other person said goodbye to somebody and they've got so much left unsaid that they just wish it hadn't ended quite the way it did. Might have been possibly a third-party situation going on where your leading person decided to duck out and go off with someone else, and I'm so sorry about that. So then it's followed up by the Seven of Swords. Now this deck, it reads a little bit differently than your normal standard tarot deck. And with this one, there are so many options going on. This, like, you're being able to sense, like this one person said goodbye, it's opened up all this other potential going on for you. And you, as the Queen of Cups, now remember, it's, you know, masculine and feminine energies can be swapped and vice versa and things like that. So just because it's the Queen of Cups doesn't mean that it's a lady. Sitting there at this table, just kind of like tapping our fingers, like waiting for what's next, wanting to see who shows up at this table of love. Why not, right? We're doing it. Yeah, there's options, and she's sitting back surveying the room. So since like this one person has left, it's getting that, like, you know, once you say goodbye to one thing in your life, you know, other possibilities and opportunities have the chance to come in. It really is true. When one door closes, another opens, you know, and all that jazz. But honestly, I feel like there's been a major energy shift that's allowed for more people to come in, and that's exciting. At the bottom of the reading, we have the King of Wands. Now, this is somebody who is very passionate. People come to him, and, you know, he's definitely got an eye out for somebody specific. Now, with some other readings, like, you know, with it could very much well be that this one lover who stepped away into that other third-party situation has come back. Could very well be that in some cases. Not all, but some. And he's got his eye on you. That's the thing, is the King of Wands knows what he wants. And he's passionate and fiery enough to sit back and get it. So that's interesting. So let's see what happens in between the beginning and the ending of this reading. Oh, we get the Star. The Star is one of the major arcana, and it is huge. The Star is, a lot of people read it as hope. It's very much that, but it's that soft starlight when you've been wounded terribly and the sun is just too bright and the moon is for lovers, so to hell with that crap. You want starlight. And I'm getting second star to the right and straight on till morning. I don't know. That might mean something for some of you. Yes, it's a Peter Pan reference. This is the Victorian deck, romance deck, so it doesn't terribly surprise me too much that that's coming out. But yeah, second star to the right, straight on till morning. And for some of you, when this person left, perhaps you felt a little lost. There is this compass in the background in this particular deck. You might have felt that they were your true north, so to speak. When really, honey, you need to be looking at yourself because you are your true north, just so you know. There we go. So let's take a look at the second card. Oh, we got the Eight of Cups. This one is interesting. So the Eight of Cups usually means like walking away, heartache, things like that. For this one, this card reads actually, be mindful of your surroundings. Don't get lost in love too quickly, too much. You know, with all these options going on, as you can see, this gentleman has two lovely ladies on either side, and they seem to be a little bit inebriated because it is snowing in this card. It is snowing out, and they don't seem to mind too much, and the snow seems to be piling up pretty quick. So it's this idea of when you've got all these options coming in, don't lose yourself like in this over lustfulness, you know, going on. Just be mindful when that happens. You know, sometimes when we get out of these relationships that really kind of send us off, we find healing in other people. So just keep that in mind. You know, sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. It's not always the healthiest place to be, but you know, we all have been there. We all get it. Just, you know, there might be overindulgence this next week. Yeah, let's see what that is. Like, what is leading us to this King of Wands? Oh, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, this one is jealousy. Ooh, here we go. That's the key to all of this, to what this King of Wands wants. He can't stand the thought of this leading lady going off and being over here. He can't stand it. He can't handle it. He can't handle all the options you have. He can't handle the fact that you're out looking for love. And in fact, the next card to follow is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is one who is, and in this deck is really cool. It's kind of similar to Harry Houdini. You know, he's sitting there and he's stuck. He is so stuck. He can't move on because he is just filled with this jealousy. See, there's this like little girl in the background. She's kind of creepy looking, actually. She's sitting there watching them kiss, and that is filled with his energy, filled with it. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Yeah. So even further, you know, to follow with that, we have, oh my goodness, we have this one is Temperance, followed by the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I usually don't read reversals, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it for this one. So with him being in this like awkward hanged man position where he feels stuck, he, you know, is stuck in this spinning and spinning and spinning, whereas you are probably moved on a little bit, and enjoying the lime life. You are looking for love. You are all dolled up. You are in your power. You're probably intuitive, one who has good emotional control, but can sometimes give too much and be too accommodating. So there's that caveat. And, you know, he can't stand that you are sitting there at this table waiting for options. He can't stand it. Whew. Yeah, that is definitely there. Oh my goodness. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, we have Temperance followed by the Two of Pentacles. And Temperance in this one is one of a little bit of overindulgence as well. Remember how I said be mindful of, you know, kind of at this rebound energy here. You know, Temperance is one of divine timing and things like that. But in this case, if you notice, this barmaid, she is actually overpouring the cup and it's spilling onto the floor over here. And I think that this gentleman, person, lady, I'm just saying that because it's a masculine form on the card. It's vice versa, things like that. It can definitely be a feminine energy, but this person with this extreme masculine energy, you know, he thinks that you're filling somebody else's cup up and letting it flow and flow and flow. And it's literally left him in this awkward, unbalanced stage of where he really kind of wants to derail you from where you're going in your life. He can't handle it. A little bit of a control freak here, sir. Yeah. And if that's you, you might need to, like, you know, chill out and take a breather and maybe go explore all of your options. Or if this lady is the one, then perhaps you need to, like, you know, step up and start treating her right. Because, you know, yeah, if you're the one who left to go to somewhere else and left her with all this baggage down below, sorry, you can't see that, all that baggage down below, you know, you might need to be, you know, stepping up, cleaning house, taking care of things. Yeah. So, good stuff here. Very good stuff here. Let's do just one more card for an overall. Whoops, I said just one. One, please. Like, what's the overall outcome of this situation? So exciting. Don't worry, next time we'll have clarifiers. This is just a first test run to see how it goes. Really exciting stuff. Okay. Overall outcome is the Devil. And this is actually, she is a lady of the night. And I'd be wary of this person. I'd check their intentions. Yeah. Followed by the Fool in reverse. Yeah. They are making really hasty decisions. And I don't think that you're going to get that commitment that you want. I mean, here we definitely had the Queen of Cups, followed by, you know, the King of Rods. And the thing is that we're talking fire and water here, right? Fire and water don't mix at all. So I would definitely check this person's intentions. Like, you know, when they pop back up again, which it looks like they probably are, you know, and you might be hopeful about the situation, or you might be hopeful about whatever new ones are coming in, and kind of this fun, playful, you know, my goodness, too many hands, not enough hands, too many cards, this kind of playful energy that comes in, and you know, this, you know, romance, this hopefulness of, you know, being open to the possibilities of love, and whatever kind of love that looks like. Just be mindful that, you know, this person, when they come back, it's like the story of the chocolate cake, you know, like you can't pull the chocolate cake out of the oven when it's not done baking yet. And because if you do, you're stuck with an ooey gooey mess. And yes, most of us would probably still eat the chocolate cake because it's chocolate cake. It needs to go back in and bake some more. It needs to be a proper chocolate cake. And this Fool in reverse is not a proper chocolate cake. And this Devil is definitely not a proper chocolate cake. And I think you, as the Queen of Cups, are definitely, you know, worthy of good chocolate cake. So welcome to the first channel and the first video. And I look forward to talking with you again soon.